And welcome back to Daily Wrap. Before we get going, we want to let you know we'll be live tweeting during the debate tonight. If you want to join the conversation, use the hashtag Newsmax TV. Rick uses his thumbs. Interesting. I sometimes go like that. I'm usually on a computer. The phone, I never can type it. It gives me words that don't exist. Anyway, it's time for Yay or Nay. First up, the second GOP debate is already underway. Kiddie table anyway. But did you know that some of the candidates already debated one another last night? We got the footage. It's true.
It's time for the debating game. And here's your host, President Barack Obama.
Good evening, my fellow Americans, and welcome to the debating game. I'm Barack Obama, and I'm your host because, frankly, I'm over being president. Anyway, look, tonight we have three very eligible GOP candidates out to win the support of one lucky, undecided voter. Let's meet them. Candidate number one is currently leading in the polls. You know him, you hate him, but you also kind of love him. Give it up for Donald Trump.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Candidate number two is the former governor of Florida and speaks fluent Spanish. Say hola to Jeb Bush.
Guacamole.
And candidate number three is a Southern gentleman currently polling at a whopping 0%. He's not even sure if he's voting for himself. Give it up for Lindsey Graham.
Tiddlywinks, y'all.
Wow. These are real people who could one day run this country. Just let that sink in for a moment.
Fallon's Trump is the best.
Jimmy.
I mean, Jimmy Fallon, if Trump wins, for the kind of like with Tina Fey with Sarah Palin.
Yeah, he's the man.
He's the man, indeed.
He's so good at it.
They showed one part of this, which was tremendous, where Bush is just talking, and he just sinks into the stage. Like his poll, he's like, oh, come on. So anyway, it's changing the debate format to be more like the dating game, a better way to get to know the candidates. Yay or nay, Joe DeVita?
I'm going to say nay because I don't want to know what the weirdest place Lindsey Graham has made whoopee is going to be. So I don't need to get that involved in his personal life.
I actually do want to know that.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, he is.
Sounds a lot more interesting than anything he's currently saying.
He is a bachelor. Let's move on. Well, let's get back to the debate and see how the candidates did with some other questions.
Rachel, are you ready to meet your candidates?
I sure am.
Great. Let's light this dumpster on fire. Rachel, take it away.
Candidate number two. Family is very important to me. I want to know about your family. Do you have any siblings?
Me? No, I do not.
You sure about that, muchacho?
Yep. Just me, only child.
What about George W.?
Who dat? Time's up.
Okay, let's get this thing over with, please. Last question. Rachel, make it count.
Candidate number one. As a female voter, I want to know how you plan to address gender bias and fight for women's issues.
Now look, I love women. I cherish women. I've married billions and billions of women. I think they're fantastic. Gender-wise, I'd easily put them in the top two, maybe three. They're great. Great gender.
Anything more specific you'd like to add?
Boobs.
Yep. I think it's the first time we've heard that word on this network.
What did he say?
Boobs.
Boobs.
As this,
I
you're a
missed it.
boob,
Somebody
you're
was
a
talking
heel.
about it.
You're a heel, you're a boob.
Yes,
That's what
yes.
we mean for some of the folks at home.
Can we say that on TV?
Apparently we can.
Apparently they can on
We
Jimmy
just did.
Fallon's show.
Yeah, good stuff. All right. Well, gentlemen, any last predictions on the debate tonight? Who wins?
I'd like to see Kasich win. I'm holding out hope. I'm interested to see what Carly does to the Donald.
You like Kasich now. Boy, I've conformed you. Go ahead.
Carly locks down #1 contender for vice president.
Wow.
Watch the dark horses, see if Bush or Walker can grab some attention.
Okay, the Hail Marys will be out in full force. That's all for tonight. I'm Joe Concha on behalf of Rick Unger and the rest of our esteemed panel. I thank you for joining us tonight. Be sure to join us at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight for live debate coverage. The Steve Ballsberg Show. That's next.